they only get better. Like what in the world? I don't know. It's so good. So good. Man, hold on. We're going to go ahead and invite John in here. Do a quick little reaction and then we'll get out of here, but man, that was insane. Wow. I'm so hype. I can't believe that they're here. You should be able to join the same studio too. Send this to John real quick. Wow. I can't wait to see what some of the Easter eggs are and what other creators have kind of pulled together because there was a lot in those episodes. And the one of my predictions was not right. I did think that Mr. Maroc was going to be able to pull up on Brander right away, but he did not, and that's okay. But yeah, so for real though, somehow the Dorito ship returned. It's so funny, like the shape of the Superstar Destroyers, which they're always so cool, and obviously, they kind of get their resemblance from the Venators, but such a cool ship. But it's crazy to think that we're already now 2 weeks in, and we are front and center for the Empire. Like we are going to be locked and loaded with the Empire. So just absolutely insane how they're doing that. There he is, man. John in the building. Bro, can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, we're good, bro.
Bro, what do you think of those episodes, man?
Man, the immediate reaction is we'll get into episode 3 and 4, but man, I didn't expect Docky to go out with a kick to the chest, dog. Like,
Yeah. I
like,
felt bad. I felt bad for bro.
oh yeah, he got kicked by Maul's 2-ton steel leg.
Yeah, and that's gonna cause some damage, and he'll probably be weakened now. They don't really have the resources to get good medical attention, especially being
Mm-hmm.
like in hideout, unless Brander kind of hooks them up. But dude, Brander's in a tough spot now, dude, and insane to know that his wife, like his like mysterious spouse, that we haven't seen or spoken or seen of, is part of the Empire, whether it was intentional or not. Like, just
Watch it be
wow.
ISB.
Yeah, like what?
And then episode 5 is gonna open with my favorite scene of the show. It's gonna open
Yes.
with that Star Destroyer sitting over Janix. Um,
Ah,
my boy Brandon, what do we got going on? And two Brandon times two. Um, and then the artwork, dude, like the intro to episode 3 with the night sky, the moon. It's
dude,
just
that in the music was absolutely insane. Like, I don't know, dude. It was so good. And like I was saying before, like it's crazy how Disney's number one, show is Maul Shadow Lord. And those first two episodes were great. You know what I'm saying? They were amazing. They deserve the 100% Rotten Tomatoes, highest rated Star Wars show of all time. Yeah, of all time, guys. And these two episodes that we just got, 30 minutes ago were, in my opinion, 10 times better than the first week premiere.
dude, the I really appreciated the building that we got with episode 3 with Devin. And
Yes.
seeing like we are just seeing like I love how they're just inserting snippets of like, oh, she's gonna turn, dude. Like,
Yeah.
there's the confrontation with Maul, there's the fight with Maul where he's speaking to Master Docky about how like look where the Jedi have gotten themselves with being like honorable. It's like nowhere. So it's like she's over there like, oh, he's kind of right, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. I noticed that too. Oh, dude. So, man. Yeah. Haja, you already know, man. How good is
Haja
this
in the
show?
building.
How good is this show? Like, it is amazing. And you're starting to get the sense of like, oh yeah, I see why they're renewing this for a second season, but we have no idea what that's going to be about. So are we going to jump forward a little bit? Who knows? But hey, my Maroc speculation prediction did not come true, but I think that's going to be right after leading up into tomorrow or until next week because episode 5 is called Inquisition.
Hmm.
We are locked in with Inquisitors next week.
Oh, you decided not to call me? Let me just drop my hands on your shoulders.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, okay. I see what you're doing. What is the? Yeah, what is the Inquisition? Is a detailed, often harsh and persistent investigation, interrogation, or official inquiry. So yeah, so they're gonna pull up. They're really gonna be like, hey, you got the call. We're here. We know we're dealing with Maul, and especially when Maroc is talking to Devin in the trailer and is like, "Where's Maul?" and Maul's like, "I'm right here, dog. Let's run
Hmm.
this fade real quick." So man, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's like we saw in Andor what happens when the Empire comes in, like with a smaller security force. Like they call them incompetent, they just like kick them all out of the building. They're like, you guys have nothing to do with this now. So like, dude, the Empire is gonna roll in and just take charge.
yeah, and what sucks is we're gonna see Brander's character kind of slowly like melt down just
Yeah.
because I don't know, dude. I mean,
Damn
everything
you
with his
two boots.
son. Yeah, dude, two boots, man. It's like
Or snitch, dog.
for real. And it's like I already didn't like the female cop after last week. I'm like, something's off with her. I don't, she gives me bad vibes. And leading into this week, she kind of just gave him Brando the look like, yeah, bro. So you didn't, like complete what we needed. So we're gonna have to go other directions. So I was like, shit.
She said make sure
Um,
to get him this time, and he didn't get him this time. So
yeah, damn. So yeah, now long live the Empire. They're back. This is and I'm always trying not to forget the time frame. We're only 1 year after Revenge of the Sith, so we are in like the beginning stages of the Empire. I'm also very curious to see if they're flawed, still in early development. We will definitely see that next week. But what kind of sucks now is we have to wait exactly 7 days to see what's next. So I don't know, dude.
I, I'd love to see a competent, like a somewhat competent Imperial unit. Like they'll have the TK troopers that are in
TKs,
there.
yep.
Yeah, but like, I would love to see like remnants of the Republic still be like we still have like some clone officers or something riddled through there where it's like they're still pretty good at what they do.
Dude, could you imagine if next week, we see some of the TKs and, maybe, one of the Inquisitors here and there. But
Commander Wolf pop out.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what if this is like, I don't know. Like, is this where we see another clone? Like, where we're like, oh no. Cause like for us as viewers, we're like, wait a second. Hold up. Like what clone could they have? Um, I don't know. What did Wolf do in Bad Batch? Or was it Gregor? Like they had their thing, but
Well, Wolf and Rex had the like they ran into each other when they were trying to go to Tantus, and he was
yes,
like,
on the cliff.
they're taking kids," and Wolf was like, "Nah, stand down."
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that'd
he's
be nuts
still
to
in
see.
there.
You know, and it's like thinking into the Bad Batch, like we saw Cody, but
Disappeared.
I don't know, dude. Would that be when Cody went like AWOL or whatever? Like, if he went and joined the like Republic or the Empire, and like this is where we see Cody. We've always been like, where the hell did Cody go?
Hmm.
So maybe they bring him back in Maul Shadow Lord. I would cry. That's my clone, man. If I saw
Well,
Cody and I've never had the idea or thought, and I could have lore mixed up and like timelines and all that, but I don't know, dude. Maybe Cody's back next week.
yeah, because I think the timeline is like it's like because the Bad Batch kind of picks up like right at the end of that, so it's like. But then again, it's like, Bad Batch season 2 might be. It doesn't matter. Anyways, it'd be cool. It'd be a cool thought.
Dude, see, this is why I love, one talking with my boy John about Star Wars live, but the chat always has me, has the gears turning. So episode 5, Yularen, Tarkin, Vader, question mark. Do we think we'll see someone recognizable or tease at the end of episode 5 or 6?
I would love you, Lauren.
If I
I would
see
love you,
Yularen,
Lauren.
I will pause the stream and lay on the floor and just like take in what just happened.
Mustache.
And I Haja with an insane pull. The Inquisitors are going to be flying that Executor at the start of episode 5, I reckon. That would be disgusting. Or what if they come in on the Inquisitor scythe? What if we see that back? That's
That'd be
nasty.
cool.
Just when you
That
think it can't get any better, each episode just adds so many great layers and animation is peak. Yeah, dude. God
oh
damn.
dude, when Maul is talking to Devin and Docky, and there's just the light of the fight going on from behind them.
Oh
There's just
yeah,
that shit was so cool, dude.
man.
They
It's
always do
so,
Maul so well with the backgrounds.
yes, it's so visually stunning, and they did that yet again, and it's so crazy too. Did after this week seeing that Sam Witwer's voice was in the in the lightsaber, like you could really hear it this episode. You're like, oh, okay, that's what they're talking about.
Hmm.
Maroc too busy making green farts this week. Yeah, no, he's gonna be he's gonna be out there. Very impressive. Yeah, damn, dude. That it's insane too how everyone's just like, yeah, it's like this week was better, and last week for what it was, it was a flawless opening to a flawless series so far. Like the only thing I'm still like, a like, come on, is the runtime, but they still are able to squeeze in so much good stuff in these short amount of times.
Maul igniting the lightsaber in the Pike leader's hand, and then like, dude,
He
like
he got
he cooked
snoked,
he cooked that boy.
man. That was because at first I was like, because they showed like the arms, and Maul's arms are never out, and I was like, wait, nah, that's Maul. Like
Mm,
maybe that's like the turning point for this episode. Nah, the boy, I think that was Scorn actually took one for the team, and
yeah, Maul ain't going down to 3 stuns.
man, dude, holy shit, I still can't believe like that's what we watched. Insane.
It's just one of those like it's not often where you get a show where it's like every week it's like whoa, and then here we are. It's like we're sitting there and just watching the lightsaber fight. The lightsaber action is insane.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that was so good, man. Like when the kids are saying peak, I'm right there with you. I think that's what this is. Absolute Filoni. Like, oh, I know the run times are short, but damn, they do so good in a short amount of time. That's how I'm feeling too. I can't wait for the Maul Shadow Lord soundtrack to get released. Gonna bump that music in my car. Yeah, you're just like bumping down the street, going to like Sonic or something, and like people walking are like, "What the hell is this dude bumping?" It's like I'm bumping greatness. That's what I'm bumping.
You need to get on this.
Let me see if I can find that picture, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Absolute Filoni. That's what we're talking about. Oh my god, it hurts. That's great. Absolute Filoni.
You
Um,
get that with an episode title like Inquisition.
oof, oof. They're absolutely cooking with this. What do we got? Uh, have y'all wondered about Brander Lawson being a bounty hunter back in his day? Yeah, that's what I've been seeing, and I mentioned that earlier in the stream because I was like, it's you look at his character a little different now, knowing that some clone troopers with Inquisitors next week would be grand for sure, man. Yes, one
That'd
thousand
be
percent.
sweet.
Maul Shadow Lord music on my Spotify once those tracks come out. Yeah, yeah, they're good. The one that they have on Instagram right now is pretty good, like just the main title track. So yeah, dude. God, we just saw peak. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it, like obviously, but like I just still can't believe like how good that was. So that's gonna be like a rewatch tomorrow morning for sure. Um, hold up, hold up. So I can't remember which director. I think maybe it was Brad Rao. Don't get me mixed up though. I think it might have been Brad Rao or somebody within the little Lucasfilm group, Filoni, Whitwer, Rao, whoever, mentioned that there's going to be some ties to the Bad Batch. Same timeline, bro. So, what if they really do have Cody next week?
If it's Cody or Wolf, either way, it's like give me someone who's still in the mix, and then they see something going down on a planet where they're finally like, nah, I'm out.
Bro.
Like, can you imagine them sending Cody or Wolf and they're like, hey, you need to subjugate this population?
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, so this is why Cody went AWOL. I see now."
Hmm.
And like maybe
This
the
is why
Empire
Rex is
like picked up
gone.
on that. Yeah. Yeah. Holy dude. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Brandon did just double down on that. It was Brad Rao. So, man, what dude? Could you see Cody leading some TK troopers? I believe Commander Cody Bad Batch. What did he? Yeah. So, yeah, in this solitary clone, he was an Imperial commander questioning his role after Order 66. He works at Crosshair on Desix, yeah, but goes AWOL after realizing the Empire's oppressive nature. He does not
Hmm.
die in the show, but his fate remains unknown.
Bring him
Hmm.
back.
Yeah, and it's like, of course, he kind of had like the switch up, but like, would it be enough at this point in time? And maybe he
Probably
does all
not.
this work, and then it's like, I don't know, dude. I
It
don't
took
know.
it took Rex having his chip removed for him to really be out of it. So it's
Yeah,
like, he's been able to coerce other people, but they like take all the chips out. Like all those homies have their chips removed.
right. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, I would almost write it in blood that Cody's gonna be there next week, or a clone that we know of. But when you
Yeah.
tie it to the Bad Batch, I don't think we're gonna see Hunter or Tech or Wrecker. Like that's not
No.
what they mean by that. And watch it be Sid or something. But he's just like an old man. Uncle Docky's crazy. That's an insane name. That's like
Unk Docky. He's
that's
big
that's
Unk.
what you that's what you like call your uncles from now on. It's like, nah, it's not like Uncle Kevin, it's Uncle Docky. Like that's just what we're rolling with.
I just love watching the tone shift in Maul's fighting. How it's like, he goes from a complete like when he's fighting with Devin, it's like a teacher, like one hand on the blade, like not even really trying. And then when he's fighting both of them, it's like, I'm gonna put some effort in until homie kicks his leg out, and then he gets pissed and rolls him up the stairs.
Mm, yeah. I like how they really do focus on that because it's Maul's show and they're doing a good job of really keeping it centered on Maul. Like there's obviously a lot of things going on. We have so many different like little side stories in this project already, but with it really focusing on Maul and like the different tones that you like touched upon, that's such a good thing for him in his own show. And the focal points that they have on him, like in the first episode when he was like having that thing with Devin, like in the dark room,
Hmm.
and it zoomed in on his face, but then it stopped and only showed just his eyes. I was like, oh my god, who is in these editing rooms, bro? Like killing it, man.
Same with the sound when Devin is looking at the red lightsaber and you can hear it speak to her, and it's like, yo, yo,
Dude.
she she's right on the edge, brother.
Yeah, she's
She has a
yeah,
red kyber crystal calling to her, and she's right on the edge.
dude, isn't that crazy? Because like in the intro, like before the opening shot happens on both episodes, you can hear a lot of the like whisperings in the background, and I'm like trying to like piece those together, like whoa, 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 like whoa, 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 like this is gonna be super weird. Like, what is this tying into, or is it just kind of like a music score, kind of like it just happens to be part of it?
I think it's just like to reference the essence of the Force kind of thing,
Yeah,
where it's like because they in I mean in the lore of the kyber crystals, the crystal has to choose you. So it's
right.
like you would think if she has a already turned or bled kyber crystal calling to her, it's like, that doesn't just happen, you would think.
Yeah. With dude, so I had a thing too. I've been reading that there's a chance that like Devin could like bleed her crystal. I don't know how soon that could happen, but I'm not against that idea because obviously we see that hate already flowing just when she's fighting Maul. Like when she like punched the ground, I was like, "Oh, dude, that's like a 5-year-old throwing a tantrum on the playground. Like she's pissed. She's not having it." So with the Devon Izara Legacy lightsaber, have you noticed like if you can change colors or not, or is it just blue only?
Just blue.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
I wonder, yeah, I wonder if maybe because that would be crazy if you could change it from blue to red, and then that would be obviously like a leak of
It
like
would give
oh
too much
shit.
away, yeah.
So I wonder if that's what they're hiding, but I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, again, already them including the photo of Maul and her standing next to each other,
You got that
where it's
blue
like,
saber.
yeah, they could have put the photo of her and her master, of they didn't have to include her, Maul in the shot, something like that. Um, so they might, I think they'll keep it with a blue one for the season, most likely.
That's a good point. Yep, Filoni and them damn wolves. That's how he is. She won't be Darth Talon though. Amal isn't Sith. Yes, and yeah, we were talking about that earlier too, where it's just like she doesn't have to be Darth Talon. And like to be honest, I don't want her to be Darth Talon. I want her to be like her own character.
I want it to be
So
Devin.
yeah, just be Devin. Devin. But well, shit, man. Two amazing episodes, guys. Absolute Filoni. I'm gonna make a post actually right after, um, and I'm gonna see if there's some stills yet and post those. And but yeah, we're gonna have some reels out, guys. Do you support the Cody theory or not? Let us know. We will be live, or we'll have some posts live on Instagram. So be ready for that. We got a lot to come out. So next Sunday, Clan Fete live, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we will have Mike from A Guy Who Loves Star Wars. So that's gonna just be three Star Wars dudes yapping. So I know some of you guys in the chat are from Mike's stream. So yeah, next Sunday morning is gonna be a really good one. So don't miss that. Um, but yeah, what are we thinking, John? What are we rating this before we get off collectively the two episodes?
Give me a 9.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Give me
sitting
a
too.
9. Like I'm not dissatisfied. Only thing I want is more. So it's like
I
a,
need
a,
more.
absolute Filoni.
I love that photo. Oh man, I love it. Oh well, hey, thank you everyone who popped out for the live stream as well for the watch party. Always appreciate you guys. Um, man, it's crazy. It's the middle of the night and we're just watching Star Wars and taking it all in. But that's what we do because we're fans. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the socials this week. So be sure to tap in with us. Hit us in the DMs. I know some of you guys message us, pretty much every day. So let us know your thoughts and stuff, and we'll talk about those in the streams and posts up and coming. But yeah, with all that being said, y'all get some sleep. Monday morning is right now, so get some sleep and get back and start the new week. And hope everything is good for you guys. So